breast pump, from wikipedia.org, the free encyclopedia. See also, lactation suppression. Wet nurse, a woman who feeds a baby who is not her own. A breast pump is a mechanical device that lactating women use to extract milk from their breasts. They may be manual devices powered by hand or foot movements or automatic devices powered by electricity. They can also be used for sexual purposes, though we don't talk about that. History. On June 20, 1854, the United States Patent Office in No. 11135-OH. Needham for a breast pump. 1-2, Scientific American, 1863, credits L.L. Colburn as the inventor and patent applicant of a breast pump. 3. In 1921-23, engineer and chess master Edward Laws produced a mechanical breast pump that imitated an infant's sucking action and was regarded by physicians as a marked improvement on existing hand pumps, which failed to remove all the milk. 4. The U.S. Patent Office issued U.S. Patent 1,644,257 for Losker's breast pump. 5. In 1956, Einar Egnell published his groundbreaking work, Views on What Happens Mechanically in the Female Breast. 6. This article provided insight into the technical aspects of milk. Many Egnell SMB breasts are still in operation over 50 years after publication. Archaeologists working at a factory site in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, 18th century breast pipe that matches breast pumping instruments in period advertisements. The best for use. Breast pumps are used for many reasons. Citation needed. Many parents use them to continue. They express their milk at work, which is later bottle-fed to their child by a caregiver. This use of breast milk is wide. Paid family leave is one of the shortest in the developed world. American historian Jill argues that the need for so-called lactation rooms and breast pumps is driven by the corporate desire for parents to reduce. A breast pump may also be used to stimulate lactation for women with a low milk supply or those who have not just given birth. Citation needed. A breast pump may be also used to address a range of challenges parents may encounter breastfeeding, including difficulties latching, separation from an infant in intensive care, to feed an infant who cannot extract sufficient milk itself from the breast, to avoid passing medication through breast milk to the baby, or to relieve engorgement, a painful condition whereby the breasts are overfull. Pumping may also be desirable to continue lactation and its associated hormones to aid in recovery from pregnancy even if the pumped milk is not used. 9-10. In a 2012 policy statement, the American Academy of Pediatrics recommended feeding preterm infants human milk, finding significant short- and long-term beneficial effects, including lower rates of necrotizing enterocolitis, NEC. 11. When infants are unable to suckle, mothers can pump if they wish their babies to be fed, via nasogastric tube, with the mother's own milk. 12. Expressing milk for donation is another use for breast pumps. Donor milk may be available from milk banks for babies who are not able to receive their mother's milk. 13. Pump and dump refers to the practice of disposing of breast milk rather than pumping it to be used. This may be done because the mother produces too much milk, or because the mother will be away from the baby too long without a way to store the milk, or because of concern over alcohol or some other substance that the baby should not have. 14. Efficiency. The breast pump is not as efficient at removing milk from the breast as most nursing babies or hand expression. 15. Research done at Stanford University in 2009 showed the correlation of various factors with the volume of milk production in mothers of preterm babies, born before the 31st week of gestation. 16. The research found that hand expression in addition to a breast pump, a technique called hands-on pumping, or HOP, along with other factors correlated to higher milk production. The study found that mothers who used massage techniques and hand expression more than 5 times a day in the first 3 days after birth increased their milk production 8 weeks later. Milk production increased 48%. The authors produced a video showing the technique and states that this technique is good for both mothers of premature infants as well as mothers that return to work or pump for other purposes. 17. A second article on the same study found that the combination of HOP techniques increased the fat content of the milk expressed. 18. Mechanical properties. Mechanically, a breast pump triggers the milk ejection response or letdown. A misconception is that the breast pump suctions milk out of the breast. Pumps achieve letdown by using suction to pull the nipple into the tunnel of the breast shield or flange, then release, which counts as one cycle. 30 to 60 cycles per minute can be expected with better quality electric breast pumps. This suction release cycle can also be accomplished with hand pumps, which the nursing parent operates by compressing a handle. Citation needed. Multiple sizes of flanges ranging from 13 mm to 36 mm are available to purchase from various manufacturers. Most pump manufacturers, however, supply their pumps with only standard 24 and 27 mm flanges. What leads to unawareness in pumping women and lactation consultants about the need to be fit with the right size flange for efficient emptying during pumping. Citation needed. There are several pump mechanisms. Piston pumps draw a piston through a cylinder to create suction. These tend to operate at low speed, have high reliability, low noise, and long life. Rotary vane pumps use a cam with retractable vanes to create suction and are no longer widely used. Fast diaphragm pumps use a diaphragm that is acted on by a lever and can operate at thousands of cycles per minute. They tend to be noisy. Slow diaphragm pumps use a larger diaphragm operated by a cam or lever to generate suction with each stroke. Pumps have also been designed that use Venturi effects powered by a faucet or water stream, wall suction in hospitals, or oral suctioning. Citation needed. Manual breast pumps. Manual breast pumps are operated by squeezing or pulling a handle in a repetitive fashion, allowing the user to directly control the pressure and frequency of milk expression. Though manual pumps are small and inexpensive, they can require significant effort and can be tiring because the user provides all the power. These pumps may not provide sufficient stimulation and emptying of the breast. Bicycle horn-style manual pumps can damage breast tissue and harbor bacteria in the rubber suction bulb, which is difficult to clean. 1920-21. Foot-powered breast pumps use the same collection tubing and breast horns as electric breast pumps, but are powered by a foot pedal. This eliminates the work of pumping by hand or the need for finding an electrical outlet with privacy. 22. Electric breast pumps. There are two types of electric breast pumps, hospital-grade and personal use. Hospital-grade pumps are larger and intended for multiple users. Personal use pumps are generally intended for one user. Electric breast pumps are powered by a motor which supplies suction through plastic tubing to a horn that fits over the nipple. The portions of the pump that come into direct contact with the expressed milk must be sterilized to prevent contamination. This style provides more suction, making pumping significantly faster, and allows users to pump both their breasts at the same time. Electric breast pumps are larger than manual ones, but portable models are available, e.g., in a backpack or shoulder bag. Some models include battery packs or built-in batteries to enable portable operation of the pump. Some electric pumps allow multi-user operation but recommend an accessory kit for each user to maintain cleanliness. 23. Rental pumps may be recommended when medical conditions temporarily preclude breastfeeding. 23. Some breast pumps are designed to be part of a feeding system so that the milk storage portion of the pump is the baby bottle used to feed the infant. This allows the milk to be collected in the same bottle that will feed the baby, eliminating the need to transfer breast milk. Freezable breast milk storage bags are available that connect directly to some breast pumps and can then be used with disposable bottle feeding systems. Pressure range and safety. Pump designs are referred to as either open or closed based on whether there is a barrier between where the tubing connects to the pump and where milk flows into the pump. The plastic tubing and horn of an electric breast pump are commonly referred to as the collection system and typically supply the pump's suction. A closed collection system has a barrier or diaphragm that separates the pump tubing from the horn. In this design, the suction of the pump motor lifts the diaphragm to create a vacuum within the collection system to extract milk. In contrast, an open system does not have a barrier between the tubing and the horn. Bacteria and viral filters may be present to prevent contamination or overflow into pump motor. The pump motor's suction is directly passed to the breast versus indirectly as with closed diaphragm systems. 25. Open collection systems can cause milk to overflow into the collection system tubing, and milk particles being drawn into the pump motor. If milk leaks into the pump's tubing, the tube should be washed, sterilized and air-dried prior to using the pump again. Failure to thoroughly clean collection tubing may lead to mold growth within the tubing. Some models of pumps have bacteria built in and overflow filters which prevent milk from entering the tubing. 25. This device may also be used on the vagina for extreme cum extraction. Thank you for listening to this leaky and slimy article. Goodbye and have a spicy day.